Welcome to the System to Success show. On this show, we'll cover the best growth advice from top CEOs in North America and beyond. On each episode, your host, Jay Crutchfield, he's a former software engineer turned entrepreneur, created and maintained online marketing, online sales, and fulfillment systems for global brands. He offers non-traditional wisdom about business systems mastery, while his guests share the story of how they built their companies. Jay and his guests talk entrepreneurship, digital marketing, strategy, and business principles. But they also talk about what it means to be human with all the ups and downs, advances, and setbacks. And what he does is he takes his information and strategies that has helped catapult global brands and brings that to the small business owner to give them that advantage. Make sure to subscribe and follow for more of these business system mastery principles. To the System to Success show. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about interviewing your way to becoming an expert. All right. So if you've ever been around children, you know they have this favorite 3-letter word, right? It's the word that when you hear it, oh my goodness, it sounds so flattering when you first hear it. Then after the 4th, 5th time, right? You're like, goodness, stop asking me that. And so you want to know what that word is, right? The word is why. Why this? Why that? And so it's this natural curiosity of children that we can adopt to as adults and just humble ourselves to find out answers to things that are important to us and important to other people. And so great interviewers and well-known interviewers as well, too, over the last 20 or 30 years, they have some things in common. Such interviewers such as Barbara Walters from The View in 2020, Larry King, the woman herself, Oprah Winfrey, the polarizing Howard Stern with his sensitive information prying that he does, Jon Stewart from The Daily Show, even like urban radio and is such as Charlemagne from The Breakfast Club, right? And so what do they have in common beyond being well known in their respective circles, but also they're known across cultures, right? And so why do people really want to be interviewed by them? Because they have a platform that gets attention, right? So we see many celebrities and others, they go on these shows to promote their new book, right? Promote their new business, promote the new movie and other products, right? And so why are they doing that? Because they know that on this platform, being interviewed by these people will get eyeballs to my products or services, movies, books, whatever it is, so that they'll take action on it. And why do they do these interviews? Because they're known as an expert, right? Because they know how to communicate clearly. They know how to ask questions that pull out information that people want to know and then package it in a way through the use of their words to get people interested and to take action. And so a marketing mentor told me several years, like he really wanted to assist entrepreneurs in his community. And so he set on a journey to really start interviewing millionaires and see like what it is that they did and how they got started, and millionaires in so many different areas. And so what did that do was it positioned him to be a person of authority, of credibility. Why? Because he was positioned next to these other millionaires. And so it was like he was rubbing shoulders with them. So other people, they saw him as just similar to those other entrepreneurs because he was seen with the people in authority. And so just having that association catapulted him to new levels. And so a business mentor shared with me also too on that same note that you should always have one hand back and one hand forward. so that as you're ascending forward, you can assist those that's coming after you, right? To assist them with connecting the dots. So they don't have to start from scratch. So that may be somebody that's in your field that's just starting off, or somebody in the next generation. And you say why that's super important is because you sharing with them and assisting them is going to really help you solidify your expertise, and you're assisting them, and then you're going higher too. And so it's a win-win scenario. And so looking at all this, how can you be positioned as an expert rapidly is by you interviewing other experts in the field. There are people in industries, in marketing niches, that are the experts or the top dogs in their respective niche, right? And so you interviewing them allows you to be an expert to people that want to know that information just from you interviewing them. And so a few years back, we did the same thing. I started interviewing women speakers who are experts in their field. And I was on a mission to really assist my mom because she told me she wanted to start her speaking. And so I interviewed these women, and they shared with me how they got started, how they got their first speaking opportunity, writing their first book, marketing themselves, and even landing 5-figure plus deals. And then I packaged that up after seeing it's like, this is not going to only assist my mom, but this will assist other women and others that actually want to start speaking and learn how to get paid from their speaking, and not just continuously speaking for free, right? Unless you have a strategy that's going to lead to you getting paid contracts, right? And so we packaged that up into the Female Speaker Summit. What that do is it positioned me as an expert to those women that were looking up to those speakers that wanted to know how to get started, right? And so what did that do? I mean, it just opened doors. Just like my mentor told me, it opened doors for him. It opened doors for me to be able to connect with these other experts. And then once you have those top dogs known, for lack of a better words, those really go-to and experts in their field, others that know about them will be more willing to sit down with you. So you being associated with them allows you to get into doors, and it even opens doors because you start to see patterns. If you really look at it, patterns and what's going on with these experts. And you'll see patterns to how they got started. And you'll see patterns to pains to the upcoming, the emerging, right? The emerging people in that field. And so you'll be able to partner with some of these experts. You know, that's an opportunity. You'll be able to sell these interviews as well, too. And you'll be able to provide solutions to assist those people that are up and coming, and also experts in the field. Why? Because you only have so much time in a day. The experts only have so much time in a day, and you can be the answer to a problem, a challenge that they have after interviewing and assessing and seeing the patterns. And so you can interview your way to becoming an expert. How? By interviewing experts, and people see you as that authority, and they see you as more credible because you're developing a body of work and you're able to communicate answers to challenges that people have. And so when you add that value to those other people, they automatically see you as that expert, as somebody that's that trusted advisor, right? For being able to provide certain information and being able to share that with other people. All right. All right. So definitely make sure that if you're, because I get this question from people that may say they say that they don't have a product, they don't have a service. This is one way to quickly get a product out there, really quickly get a product out there and get known in your industry by interviewing experts in your industry, package that up and making an offer to be able to assist others that want to know that information. All right. So make sure to subscribe and follow for more business systems, mastery, and business marketing principles. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode.